Ma.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Do, re, mi, fa, sol,
Hello,
la, ti, do.
everyone. Welcome back to the Variable Madness podcast. The first 10 seconds is now that.
High School
Vocal
Musical.
warm-ups. Those are the actual vocal warm-ups that we do before every single podcast. Bro.
I
don't know why
do
you're
not
capping.
do those.
What do you mean?
Come on,
You're the one who
guys.
You're the one who like
let's do all of
coordinated
our-
us to all
I slapped
do
the
them.
fuck out of myself.
Yeah, we have to do them all in unison, everybody, right now.
All right, okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather.
I smacked the fuck out of myself in that bit. I hope you guys realize. Got some calloused ass hands.
Here, wait. I know how to get myself in the zone.
Discombobulated.
Oh, dude. I know how to get myself in the zone. What's up?
My
All right,
plant
guys.
shouldn't see this.
How's everyone doing this week?
Doing good.
We're talking at the
How's
same time.
Easter?
Yes, perfect.
How's Easter?
How was your Easter, Gaylord?
It was a Sunday.
Jeez.
Yeah, but you celebrated on Saturday.
I also celebrate holidays multiple.
You know how I know you celebrated on a Saturday? Someone wasn't on stream.
I came later, yeah. But I did stuff with my
Hey,
dad
like
on
that's
Saturday
when fuck you
night.
again.
Oh, Vari went fuck you again.
Haha, I'm the
I look
only
fine.
good one.
Zach has been consistently good. Nope, you're still
I
bad.
have the worst camera and I'm the best.
My camera looks
Vari's
great
so
on my
pixely.
screen.
My camera looks great on my screen too. Honestly, we just had to
I think
fix
it's
it for
Dice's
Vari's cam. Like,
You know?
why
I think
is
it's your
always-
guys' fault. I think
Definitely
you both
Dice's fault.
quit.
Should just
I
quit.
think
Is
I
it still
think I'm
fucking?
Was this the first
mainstream
podcast
out
I've done since I got a new camera?
No.
No.
Was it not? I don't remember.
You did it last week too.
Did I? It looks a little more crisp. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking wrong.
It
Maybe
looks
I'm
a
just
little
used to
quick.
everything looking shit.
Yeah.
Dice,
I
how was
think
your
I'm
week?
usually the person in the camera though.
My week's been pretty weird. I put my 2 weeks in at my
Yeah.
job.
I see
you
he's had a
guys-
pretty rough week.
Yeah, you guys already know about all that, but like, yeah, I don't know. My job's shit now. It's not fun anymore. So I decided to put in my 2 weeks, and I'm gonna probably go into part time for the time being, just while I figure out what I'm doing with
Dude, just
my pilot's training and all that.
Just do fucking contract work, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
just be a
really do.
contractor, dude.
I really might. I mean, right now I'm looking to get a job at like a botany, like, you know, flower garden area.
No, I have no
because-
idea what that is. I've never seen a flower
Yeah,
a
what's
day in my
botany?
life.
You've never seen a garden?
I've never seen a flower.
What
Barry's
plant
never-
is this? If you're such a botanist, what plant is this?
Name all
What plant
plants.
is this?
That's a succulent of some sort. I can't read
Yeah,
it 'cause it's backwards.
It says
Wait.
succulent.
Oh, it just says succulent.
There you go. Since I only like
cute.
wearing one headphone in each ear, if I wear 2 sets of headphones, I'll have both my ears covered.
Twice as stupid.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I also I finally got it. First of all, I should probably put this on podcast. I've recently started the process of doing my pilot's training for one-engine aircrafts. That you don't need any more explanation for that. But my flight instructor got a hold of me. My flight instructor got a hold of me the other day and said that there's a big influx of people trying to join the club, that the Michigan Flyers, and I have to be put on a waiting list before I can take my introductory flight. So that kind of sucks. So I'm kind of looking for a different place to do my intro flight.
Now's the time, everybody. It's 2021. Let's all get our pilot license.
It's 2021. Take to the skies. It's time.
It's time. Our time of flying.
Land is a place of the land is a place of the past. To the skies. I'm just gonna BioShock.
And I'm like, hey, that's imp, dude.
Got a response
Hey.
from that finally, so I just responded to that response
I'll be your
of
prophet.
pre-podcast bullshit that we all know about.
The
Yep.
hydrogen bomb that went off in the apartment beneath you.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that sucked.
Nice, nuka, nuka. Nice, nuka, nuka.
Anyone else
My week
learning
was
any
pretty good.
languages?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
But no, it's fine. I just won't talk about my week. It's whatever. Whatever.
No, I just
That's
no,
cool.
nobody
That's cool.
cares about
That's
you,
cool.
though.
That's cool. Just the host.
Well, you should have talked about yours first then.
Just
yeah.
the
Why
host.
didn't you talk about yours first?
Because that's rude.
But you are rude.
You're the Mad Vari. Like, it's part of your persona.
My persona.
Persona 5.
Persona 5.
These
Persona
cheap ass
5.
plastic ass fucking bullshit ass headphones off.
I really
Your
want to get the
headphones are also
Kraken
plastic,
ones
though.
that have the actual like little glowy ears on them.
Easter was good for me. Saw some family. Ate some food.
Ate some rabbits.
Hid some eggs.
I was about to say, did you find? Yeah, I was like, yeah. Never
I
mind.
didn't find any, but I hid some.
Yeah, I guess.
What kind of idiot hides eggs instead of find them?
I was contracted out by the government to hide eggs in people's urethras so that they would not be able to be untrackable.
All right,
We're all laughing.
dude. Vari is fucking terrifying when he does that. I'm trying to
think
make
he's
eye
broken.
contact with him.
Somebody wind him back up.
Oh fuck. All right,
God,
so
I'm real high
aliens.
this week.
Aliens. I think that this topic should be.
So moving on to TikTok.
Oh my god. Moving from one
Aliens.
awful topic to the other.
Aliens. You want to talk about aliens, Dice? You want this to be the
Aliens.
alien episode?
Most terrifying
Aliens.
aliens. Go.
Like,
What's the
They
most
don't exist.
terrifying
We don't know if they
form of
exist yet,
alien?
so I don't fucking know.
I know, like in any form of media, what is the most terrifying form
Most
of alien
terrifying
you've seen?
Well, obviously, honorable mention
Human.
goes to the fucking xenomorph.
The xenomorph is a classic. That is true. The xenomorph is a
The
classic.
fucking original actor who wore the costume was also
He's
terrifying.
Fucking terrifying. Yes.
He was like 6'7" or some bullshit.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the guy, the original, the dude who plays the original Jason Voorhees?
Yes.
He is fucking huge.
Because he did the mocap for the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had the original Jason do the Friday the 13th game mocap.
That's why it probably looks so fucking good. Like, I mean, I don't have an affinity for that game, but I really like the Jason character. Probably because it's a Jason. It's actually Jason. But back to aliens. Zach, your answer to the most terrifying alien.
I don't know who I'd call the most terrifying, if I'm being honest.
I don't know. I don't really know that many aliens in media, but honestly, xenomorphs are kind of
Pretty fucking
terrifying.
horrifying.
I guess, yeah.
Or just even the beginning phases, you get the face hugger. I find
I was
this
about
a
to
little bit more
say-
terrifying because you have you're alive through most of that.
Like
It
when
reminds
it's
Zach of his dad a
pumping
lot.
that shit. Like, no, okay, so yeah, no, I agree now that I'm thinking about it because xenomorphs really do every fucking stage of a xenomorph.
Every stage of a xenomorph is terrifying.
It's terrifying. You got the
But
face
at
hugger,
the same
which
time, I don't know if
and
they're
I'm-
the most, they're freaky because of what they do. Like, the xenomorphs are just fucking
That is the
stealthy,
scary part of them.
ambush swarming kind of fucking things. You can say the same
They're
thing about a
very
Zerg. The only difference
Yeah.
is, with the Zerg, you've just never seen them like that. And when you
Right.
have, you are, like, when the cutscenes of the game happen, and Warcraft and everything like that, or not Warcraft, StarCraft, sorry about that. When the cutscenes in StarCraft did happen, when you're sitting there looking at it, you're like, that is actually terrifying, because a Zergling's like 5 foot fucking tall. Hydralisks are like 7 foot fucking tall. A
Jesus.
Basilisk is like 50 feet fucking tall.
well, honestly, I think every aspect.
Even the flying things are like 5'6".
Well, even the every stage of a fucking xenomorph is designed to trigger a different phobia. Like for you, obviously, the fucking facehugger's got that arachnophobic vibe.
I actually don't get that from a facehugger.
Really?
No.
Oh, that's interesting.
The one
Do
I'm
you get more of
definitely
like a
the one I'm definitely not terrified of is the fucking the one that burst the chest burster itself,
the
because that
chest
thing's
burster?
just fucking stupid ass. Just a big
Those
ass
things
worm.
Not
apparently.
exactly. That's the part that's most terrifying of the facehugger. It implants eggs into the center of your fucking chest cavity, which
Yeah. Well,
it's
breathes
actually
into
like
the
your
rest of your body's organs,
Yeah.
and then pushes itself
But the
out
thing
through
is,
your
the
sternum,
chest burster,
breaking your
it's
sternum as it comes out.
the chest burster itself is not terrifying.
the
Not the look,
It's
though,
the
it's
action
weak
that it does.
and it's
the act
stupid
of what it
looking.
is. It's scary.
Right.
The
But at the
screaming
same time,
is honestly annoying.
if
as
the
fuck.
people just fucking nutted up for a second and stomped those little bastards before they ran away into a vent or whatever, it would actually
They are
fucking
fast.
murder them. They're
They
not
are
even
really
that fast. They
fast.
wiggle. What it is their average speed. Just everyone's always like, shock factor, ah!
That
And
is
nobody
true.
thinks stomp head of tiny weak worm before it becomes back.
I personally think, to me, the most terrifying alien is the gray alien. Just because if aliens do exist, I feel like those are the fucking ones. Just because of how much, like, all the shit that's happened, like, they're like, it's kind of like dragons. Like, you know how every continent has its own variation of the dragon, even though they existed before any of the continents could have ever communicated with each other. So it's
What?
like, how did they all
The
come
gray
up
alien.
with-
What do you mean? You just mean generic ass green fucking blob man?
No, not
It's
the generic
gray.
ass green mans. I mean, like have you seen Fire in the Sky?
No, we went over this.
Look up the aliens from Fire in the Sky. And that's what I mean. That's like the classic, like the Roswell aliens or the Russian space program's alien crash landing. Like those are what are considered the little brothers or the gray aliens. And
You
those,
think those
got
are
the big
terrifying? They look
eyes.
like a nutsack.
well, the reason why they're so terrifying is because they are the most real in my mind, because they are like I was just saying with dragons. Like dragons in culture have existed for thousands of years. And they've dated
Big
back
lizard.
to before any of the countries were able to communicate with each other. So it's like, how did they all have this very similar interpretation of a massive winged lizard beast that breathes fire?
There's only so many ways you
And
can
yet
draw a giant
this-
lizard.
Well, that's
Well, go ahead.
okay, but it's the same thing with the gray alien or the little brothers. It's like all these cultures that had no means to communicate or no means to really cooperate in any way to create the same creature. Like, for instance, the Roswell alien crash and then the Russian alien UFO crash that happened in the Cold War. They both happened on separate sides of the fucking planet between two countries that have no like active communication with each other, pretty much fucking hate each other, and they both produce video footage of the same exact looking aliens being
Also,
dissected
like-
and autopsied. So in my mind, that's just the most terrifying.
Most
because I feel
dragon-
like it's most real.
Most like early day dragons representations are very different from each other.
Also,
But the
if we
concept
get
is
to
the
that,
same.
Winged
It's-
lizard
it's the
is a
same.
concept, yes, but at the same time, like, you know, some
Massive winged lizard that breathes fire.
There was countries in fucking England that drew wyverns. There's ones that drew drakes. There's ones that drew all this. Obviously,
Yes,
the
but the
Asian,
concept
the
is always a
Asian
giant
style
winged lizard
of
breathing fire.
the Asian style of drawing a dragon is
the
very
Eastern-
thin.
It's long with and it more so levitates instead of flies, but the concept's always there. It's always like a giant fucking lizard that
you
breathes
get-
fire.
Well,
You're
yeah,
getting
but that's a
into the
very
same
generic
point as
statement.
What religion
But the-
is.
It's
All,
become
you're like saying all religions have the same things, even though they're all based at different times and different places, and there's no way they had different contact. Unless religion started at one place and people traveled around the world, and their stories changed as they evolved into their own civilizations.
They're not terrifying, but predators are pretty cool.
predators are fucking awesome.
But
like
you know,
the-
thinking back on it now, you know what the fuck is terrifying? Fucking Starship Trooper aliens.
Oh,
The
yeah,
bugs.
I don't like Star Trek.
Actually, wait a second.
The
You want to know?
gigabugs.
You want to know something from Alien? That first of all, Alien, they were scary. They were good scary. Okay, it was scary, and I was always like, there's not really a way
I like sci-fi
they could
movies.
make the xenomorph more terrifying. Like, I mean, obviously the predator alien is not supposed. It's not supposed to be terrifying because it's supposed to be fucking badass. It's supposed to be this cool hybrid creature. But then they came out with something that to this day is the scariest fucking alien creature in a movie I've seen because of the fucking babyface xenomorph. Do you remember that? The one that was half human, half xenomorph? From I think it's the third movie.
in Aliens vs Predator, dude, they did half alien, half predator.
No.
They did the Predalien.
Well, no. Yeah.
That's
I was just talking. I was just talking about the Predalien, but yeah, I always get the baby face, the newborn xenomorph. It's like pink and
I know what you're talking about now.
Slimy looking.
Where's
is horrifying.
Did you know? On the topics of actual aliens, did you know the fucking I don't remember if it's the guy who does get his arm sliced off or the guy that's standing with the guy that gets his arm sliced off in the cantina in Star Wars. It's actually supposed to be like a tarantula alien guy.
Oh yeah, the dude with the big fucking balls on his face.
Yeah, those aren't balls. Those are like spider
They're supposed to be his
fangs.
Yeah. I always didn't
I
like
hate that
because I have like ingrained arachnophobia. It's
I never picked up spider from that. Like I never picked up spider from that. I don't know. Like someone mentioned it the other day. I was like, what? And yeah, sure enough. Like,
what if he is the intelligent species that
the fucking
evolved from the giant fucking frost spiders?
Starship Trooper aliens, terrifying. The hive minds and everything, absolutely terrifying.
Hive mind's terrifying. The flood is fucking horrifying.
The flood's fun.
I hate the flood. There's also the reason why I hate the flood is because there's
rising water.
The one thing that I hate about the flood, the thing that makes me hate it the most, is one piece of lore that you learn in I think Halo 3, and it's that when the flood overtakes a person, they're still conscious and they still have full feeling.
That was Halo 2.
So, like, when they're being ripped apart and contorted into those massive creatures, they're still fully conscious and feel every fucking...
Was it the first?
...bit of it.
Yeah, it was the first Halo, because you find the Sergeant Master Ship Commander guy, and he's, like, still conscious and everything, and, like, fighting back against it.
I feel everything!
Kaijus are terrifying in general, just because of their size, really, more than anything, but...
Which kaiju do you think is the most terrifying?
I don't know. I've never seen
monster, Godzilla, or any Pacific Rim one.
I've never seen Pacific Rim.
The first one's actually really good. The book is amazing. The second one is awful, and the anime series is all right.
The thing that it is it really depends on what makes the alien terrifying, because 9 times out of 10. What makes an alien terrifying is just the simple fact of if it's civilized or if it's wild. If it's any planet's fucking apex predator, no matter what it is, it's going to be terrifying. And that can be said with like 90% of carnivores on any planet. If you just wander onto it and there's aliens there, 90% of the carnivores there that have been raised in completely different environments, because you're not used to them, they're going to be terrifying. So 9 times out of 10, when you see something foreign, an alien like that, and if it's a predator, it's most likely going to be the most disturbing experience and terrifying of your life.
Well, that's why that right there is a very good reason. But that's the thing, is that when it comes to that explanation, I always chalk that down as like they're not as terrifying in that sense, because that's just like a wild animal, right? Like, I mean, that's like being scared of a wolf. Like, of course, a fucking carnivore coming after you is going to be terrifying. The reason why I'm so terrified of the gray aliens,
but you can be used to a fucking wolf. But yeah, this new foreign concept to you, completely never seen before, possibly based on another not based on carbon items, could be based on a completely different life form system. That's going to be like completely fucking different from you in every single way. Like, it could be fucking green skinned with tentacles on land with razor blades on each fucking tentacle and just fucking, but looks exactly like a fucking dog in every other sense.
Well, that's
you're gonna look at that and be like, that's fucking horrifying.
Well, that right there is another thing too. Is like the whole interplanetary thing. Like, going to another planet, expect to be terrified. My thing with the gray aliens is that they are the civilized. Like you're saying, like there's the wild or civilized.
They look like dried ball sacks. They're not. I don't see that as terrifying.
Well, that's the thing, is like you're saying, it all depends on not necessarily looks and shit, but also what they do. Like, I mean, the civilized aspect of a gray alien is so fucked because in every recorded, like, not every recorded instance, but every, like, documented instance of, like, a gray alien abduction, it's always the same shit. Like, they're extremely civilized. They have all this technology, and all they fucking do is just experiment on us, pretty much. We're just
looks
toys.
is definitely a huge part of it because you see a xenomorph, you're terrified. If I saw one of the cricket men as aliens from fucking Men in Black, no matter what the circumstances, I'm not going to be terrified of one of the cricket men like going, "Hey, it's a
Well, the thing
like
is
the
that
overwhelming technological power of a gray alien.
But the thing is,
I still don't think that's that terrifying.
Well, it's not that. It's that they always bring you back. Like you go into a xenomorph layer, you're gonna get killed.
Scary.
No, it is not. Like, you have to listen until the end of this thing. Like, you go into a xenomorph layer, two things are gonna happen. You're either gonna escape or you're gonna get ripped apart and fucking killed. Like, you're gonna die or you're gonna live. What's gonna happen with gray aliens is they are so far beyond us, and what they do is they take you, they do their fucking experiments on you. Like, they fucking hold you down, and they don't understand the sedative shit, apparently, because they just fucking, they'll drill into you and shit. They'll fucking put needles in your eyes, and then when they're done, they don't understand, like, because in their mind, we're just the experiment for them to find out how it affects us. They just drop you right back off. And then you have to live the rest of your life with that fucking experience, and nobody's ever going to believe you. That's the most terrifying part of a gray alien to me.
It doesn't sound terrifying at all. It just sounds like, okay, I'm going to suffer for a while, but at the end of the day, I'm going to be back home. So
no, but the thing is they don't bring back this. They wouldn't bring back the same Vari. Like, you don't, like, I don't think you understand. Like, they're going to fucking, I don't know, Vari, man. I mean, you can sit there and be like, yeah, I could take a bit of torture, but, like, you have to understand it's the same vibe.
No,
as, like,
I get it. It's
the
absolutely
unknown. Like
it's terrible what they do to you, but at the same time, like, I'm gonna survive.
Well, that's the thing is you don't know. Like, you're always gonna be like, what did they fucking do to me? Like, you're on a ship. Nothing around you makes any fucking sense. They have tools.
I really
that
don't
are
think it would bother
fucking
me that
alien.
much.
I mean, that's you, man. But I mean, wait till Vari's getting abducted tonight.
He's already been abducted.
If it's these generic ass gray aliens that look like dried ass fucking raisins, I really don't think it's gonna, like, I'm gonna be like, oh fuck, they fucking got me and shit like that. But at the same time, like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be like, but it's not like it's not like on site.
When you're still awake and you're tied down to a table and they're shoving tubes down your throat and, like, putting jacks in your ear, slicing open your eyeball.
Yeah, but, like, if I'm dropped off the next day completely fine, I'm not gonna be sitting here paranoid like, what did they do? I'm gonna be like, holy fuck, everything still works. That's crazy.
Man, you should really go watch Fire in the Sky. I think you'd like that movie.
It felt like I was gonna watch it, but now that I've heard, like, all this, it kind of sounds retarded.
Although I would 100% say that Dice's version of Aliens is 20 times scarier than, I don't know, like a hive mind alien, like what's that one called? We were talking about it a second ago.
The Flood.
Flood?
Or Zerg.
Not
Starcraft
the Flood,
Troopers?
Starship Troopers.
I don't know, man, because, like,
of actuality, that's scarier. Because in the world of Starship Troopers, it's basically just humans randomly invading these bug planets to take control of them.
No,
and then going to war with them.
The bug things are constantly invading human worlds.
Yeah, because the humans have been invading other planets and going to war with bugs for a long time.
Like,
the bugs are also taking over entire planets at the same time before they even encountered humans. That's why it's such a fucking huge scale battle. It's not like they went to their homeland and invaded it. No, they just came to a planet one day that was mid-bug invasion and was like, Like, I remember one scene in Starship Troopers, like, a fucking, like, basically, like, the giant version of a dragonfly picks this dude up and just takes him over the ridge. And the fucking dude's, like, it shows that the fucking dragonfly just drops him and lands and is about to start fucking play with him. And the fucking captain takes the dude's sniper rifle and goes, and just fucking blows the dude's heads off. He's like, listen to me. If one of us gets taken, you put them down before the bugs get them. And like as Starship Trooper goes on, it gets more and more fucked up with what it's saying, because it starts out, it's like those little fucking crazy looking bug ones that have like the scythes and pincers and everything in the front that just rip you in half. And I think by like the third fucking movie, they have bugs that literally crawl. They have swarms of bugs. It's not just one singular bug, like a facehacker, crawl into you, eat away your insides, and take over your entire nervous system and brain, and just basically use you as a vessel to then go around, kill other humans, and infest them.
Wait, is Starship Troopers that movie with that fucking giant tick?
Yes.
Oh my god, that was the first time I saw tits. Dude, that was the first time I ever saw a woman's breasts. Was that movie?
I remember I like the animated versions of Starship Troopers too, because they made one, and it's like these people, and they're on Mars, and the planet's getting invaded, and the government wants to blow it up and all this bullshit. But there's one guy, like, every time they do a simulation for training, he, like, just randomly got jumped by bugs and would get ripped in half every single fucking time. And, like, we're letting, like, the last 15 minutes of the movie. This dude's still alive, and they're climbing up the tower to save themselves. And, like, it was actually just weirdly sad, because, like, he's, like, sitting there, he's protecting one of his friends, and then you just see one of the pincers wrap around his arm, and he gets pulled back. And it, like, whips him over the edge, and there's a second bug that grabs his fucking ankle, and he goes, no, not every time, and just fucking, just, like, sprays him fucking everywhere. And instead of grieving or being any kind of sad, it was, like, the fucking two people that he just saved just go, I guess they really did always have his number.
I like that.
And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you just watched the dude that saved your life get torn in half. Like,
I guess, like, my whole thing, though, is that not my whole thing, but another thing is that, like, that is on a setting where it's, like, you and the government, like, the government's aware, and it's, like, everybody's fighting these bugs as soldiers.
They were trying to blow up Mars. The government, the lady trying to be president of the chancellor of all the bullshit was trying to blow up Mars.
Well, like, the thing is that everybody's aware that these aliens exist. Like, that's the whole point. Yeah. Like, the whole point is everybody's aware these aliens exist. In my hypothetical, like, the terrifying gray aliens is that it's literally just, like, one night you're fucking making your honey and milk or whatever, you're drinking your cereal, and all of a sudden just boom, and then you wake up 2 days later, and you're the only one. Like, it's just you alone, and you're strapped to a fucking table, and there's these creatures around you that don't talk, and they're just sawing into you, and there's no hesitation. No matter how hard you scream or how fucking hard you fight, to them it's just statistics. They're like, oh, that makes this happen.
I don't know, man. Just sitting here listening to this, that just does not sound that scary to me.
It's the inability to do anything about it.
Yeah, it's just like the terrifyingness of, like,
you can just obviously
control.
It's just
you can fight.
Just, that does not strike a nerve with me at all.
I can kill the bugs, and the bugs are scarier than the thing I can't fight.
You let people hold you down and burn glass cups on your back so that they break the capillaries.
That's like do fire cupping.
So unhealthy.
That's not unhealthy. It's not breaking any fucking capillaries. Everything's fine.
That's literally what it does. No. That is literally why that color happens.
Just like a deep tissue massage, my guy.
I don't think you've ever had a deep tissue massage.
I've done.
Yeah, I don't think you know what a deep tissue massage.
I don't think you've ever.
Fire cupping is fine. It's not unhealthy. What are you talking about, bro?
Quacktician. All right. Anyways, moving on. Zach. Aliens. Go.
I'm about to piss my pants.
What's the coolest alien? Now that we've gotten the scariest ones out of the way.
Xenomorph.
I gotta go piss. I'm actually gonna piss my pants.
Oh, thank God he's gone.
Literally went to the bathroom right before we started.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the coolest alien, to be honest. I just think they're cool. I don't really know any cool aliens, to be honest. Yeah, I guess, like, no, that's pretty much it. I don't really think a lot of them are cool.
I think the Cloverfield monster is pretty cool. I really enjoyed that movie. I don't know if you've ever seen the first Cloverfield, but
no, I've never watched it.
Yeah, basically, it's a movie. It's a found footage movie.
Right. I know what it is. Yeah, but I've never seen it.
But the monster from that is fucking amazing. It's like, it's a kaiju, obviously, like what Vari was talking about. It's not necessarily an alien. It's an alien that came from the ocean, and it's just like the size of a skyscraper.
Jesus.
What
But-
was it? It was an alien. It wasn't like from Earth's crust or something.
No, it
Huh?
was an alien. Like the
Okay.
Cloverfield monster is, I think it's what is considered an interdimensional alien, whereas like it enters Earth through a rift of some sort. Like something happens and it causes us to meld dimensions at some point. Because every time a Cloverfield monster has appeared within the Cloverfield universe, it's usually because us humans are messing with interdimensional like shit. Like in the first Cloverfield, it's described as a massive, I think it's a massive bang. Like I think we were trying to break the seal between dimensions or some shit. There's some like
Big Bang.
yeah, there's some fucking explanation outside of the movie itself. The movie itself does not offer that explanation though, because I think it's made by what's that guy's name who always does, not Shyamalan, but the other guy who's really well known for his twist endings. But J.J. Abrams. It's a J.J. Abrams movie, and it's very vague, but the whole thing is like basically every time humans try to cross into a different dimension or fuck with dimensions, a Cloverfield monster has the ability to enter our dimension, and they're just these fucking massive kaijus, and they walk on all fours. They shed these things called the parasites, which are these bugs that are like the sizes of fucking dogs, and their whole body is a hinge that opens up for a jaw. And they do exactly what facehuggers do, but instead of injecting you, all they have to do is bite you. And then it's also kind of what like Vari said about those bugs that just drain you from the inside, and then you explode into a parasite. And that's how it reproduces. It basically the only purpose of the Cloverfield monster is to destroy whatever planet is trying to cross dimensions. And then in the third one, there's the Cloverfield paradox. They try to make a fusion, like fucking what is it? Particle accelerator out in space, and they plan on using the particle accelerator to draw energy from another dimension's sun. And then once they try to do that, they end up flipping dimensions. And when they return to Earth, there's a Cloverfield monster that's literally so massive that its head is above the clouds. So it's like the more
Poor guy's getting lack of oxygen up there.
yeah, like the more severe the meddling with interdimensional technology, the more severe the monster is that comes to the planet.
On topics of aliens.
Oh, we were talking about the coolest aliens, like which ones we think are
Have
the
you
most
guys
interesting.
watched the new Amazon Prime series Invincible?
I figured out that it was an animated series.
Yes.
No.
I like it. It was pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'll have to check it out.
It's an actual good. It's one of the few dark superhero stories that I've seen that I've actually kind of enjoyed. And it's not really so much that it's a like fucking grimdark like the hero is bathed in blood, blah blah blah. It's just like the shit that's happening is like real fucking dark. Because I mean, just at one point, just fucking people are getting bodied left, right, and center, getting gore slung everywhere. Fucking, you watch him literally punch through someone's face at one point. And what does he do? The one. Oh, he fucking basically this universe's version of the Flash that just gets fucking grabbed by the face, and he's like sitting there and he's just slowly squishing this fucking dude's head in. And the Flash is literally punching him so fast that his fucking wrists are exploding and breaking and shit. Just because the dude he was fighting was so fucking strong, he's like sitting there rapid fire punching, and it's just slowly breaking his wrist, so his punches are turning limper and limper and bloodier, and his head's just literally getting caved in until finally just fucking.
Have either of you seen the
pretty good.
Superman movie? The movie where have you guys seen the movie where it's like it's supposed to be what if Superman was bad? Like it's
Are you talking about the one where he's a kid?
Yeah, the
the
where it's
kid
like
one.
the Superman is a kid, but if he never had the moment where he was like, "I'm gonna be a good guy," but instead he went, "I'm gonna be a
Yeah,
bad
it was
guy."
supposed to be like a horror movie, but it was
Fucking awful.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer for it, and I was like, that looks stupid as shit.
The trailer was enough. The
I
found
like the
flicker
concept.
explanation was horrible. Yeah, the concept was great. They should have just ran with it to adulthood, but they just
Yeah.
fucked it. The boys,
Well,
honestly.
Grimdark hero stories are fucking great.
Yeah. It's
Just
always
fucking-
kind of weird to remember that Superman is an alien.
Yeah, well, and this
That's
Invincible is kind of like that too, except he has a half-human son, and that's who Invincible is, the half-human son. So it's like the son. And there's one point where there's aliens invading Earth, and fucking so they come from a different time stream kind of deal, or whatever. It was something weird.
Spoilers.
So basically, it's like their DNA rotates faster. So when they come into our stream, they fucking super age fast. And basically, at one point, he follows them through the portal and starts doing some fuck shit real fast.
That's how aging works.
It is. It was something weird. It's like
Their DNA
universe-
spins fast.
it was some. They did the actual science bullshit of it, but I just don't
I
know.
feel like
Right?
the science behind that would probably be like the oxygen richness of their planet causes slower deterioration of the flesh, so that when they enter into our atmosphere, our
No,
oxygen
it wasn't oxygen. It was fucking. It was some
ages
weird.
them quicker.
It was something about. All I remember is the DNA on the screen was rotating faster, honestly. But there's actual
Exactly.
I
science.
wasn't really paying attention. It was just pretty.
I was paying attention, but they used so like that one part was just like, man, this is some real science shit, and I just can't remember all the science shit off the top of my head. But I remember like it was our DNA and their DNA, and our DNA is like do, and their DNA is like.
Our DNA is different than DNA.
But basically, it's something to do with their time, and it fucks them up, so they just age super fast when they come through.
With DNA. Never mind.
Go on. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I don't want to get the show canceled.
Are you gonna fucking jack off on camera? What are you talking about?
Say less.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
I'll save it for the 100th.
Well, that's a while from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, might honestly like. Who knows? If we're depending on how clouded we are at the 100th, we just Patreon.
Yeah, if we start getting more fucking
Dick
viewers,
reveal.
we can start taking questions from
guys,
the cunts.
1,000 subs, Patreon dick reveal. You heard it here first.
I don't know about all that, but all right.
I know about all that.
But
Guys like my beta
fuck,
male
you guys
fun.
been watching anything else recently? Any new shows coming into somebody's life? I like Invincible. I would really recommend watching Invincible. I actually really enjoyed it.
I don't know. I just saw Fire in the Sky for the first time. Thought it was a good movie.
Oh my god, this fucking dude don't shut up.
But I won't talk
Goddamn
about it
movie.
anymore. Shows, in terms of shows, there's a show called Warriors. I think it's on HBO Max, but it is fucking
I'm not paying for
awesome.
that.
It's about it's like back in the Wild West, but it's like it follows these two Chinese guys that emigrated to America, and they're just fucking badasses. Like it's them kicking cowboy ass.
Interesting.
They come to America. They don't speak English until like the second
English?
episode. Jesus
English?
Christ! Sorry.
English?
Stop!
English?
Stop!
English? I don't speak English.
Well, they call them ducks. They're like, when did you learn how to speak like a duck? It's a long story.
I think that's more racist than English.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, they call the white people ducks. Apparently, that's what we are. They're like when they speak English,
Whack.
the other Chinese guy is like, "Whoa, when did you learn how to talk like a duck?" And the guy responds in Japanese. He's like, "Hey, bro, shinera." Like, I'll explain it to you later.
Ching chong wing wang.
I can't do it with this guy anymore. I gotta disassociate.
I don't really watch TV. Baseball
Baseball.
started again.
I
so I
started
gotta
watching
watch the Reds.
I started watching Black Clover. Enjoyed it so
Cool.
far. It's pretty neat.
Uh,
I'm thinking
if
about having
anybody. Dice, do you watch anime at all?
I do.
Okay, subbed or dubbed?
Subbed the
titles.
first time, dubbed the every other time I
I like
watch
dub
it.
titles.
Subbed is the superior way to watch it. So
I just
God,
want to
dude,
focus.
those
I want to
fucking
focus. I just want to focus on the story. I want to see what's happening on screen. I don't want to have to
Okay, then
read
read.
constantly.
read. I don't want to read a fucking book while I'm watching a TV show.
okay,
Zach also
so
does
like
the
I see
manga.
where this goes,
Zach
but-
also is very deeply into manga and shit. So
yeah,
I love manga, but I literally
I've been reading the My Hero manga for like 3 or 4 years.
I literally said I was like the first time I watch it, it's always subbed. I like watching it in the original Japanese.
I
but
stopped watching.
I never,
I
never get
can't
the
stand
stories,
dub.
I stopped watching Naruto Shippuden because I got to the point where they didn't have dubs. It was only subs.
Ow.
I was gonna ask if anybody had watched the new season of, or the new half season of Attack on Titan. But
I have.
Not yet.
I have.
I have not.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Don't think I've gotten to the
I've
end
heard it's
yet,
good.
though.
There's only 12 episodes in the
But,
first half.
The fucking first fight, you know what fight I'm talking about.
What did I just watch? What did
The one
me and
where-
Harley just watch?
One where he like, you know, you know that shit? Where he'd be
Yeah.
like,
Gotta use that.
I think I'm gonna
Jaws
get
Titan
Harley to
nutcracker.
watch Kengan Ashura here soon.
Kengan Ashura is fucking amazing.
Dude,
I've watched-
right? I love that fucking thing. I want so much more of it.
That was the first time, I mean, not the first time, but that was like one of Netflix's first attempts to release a full anime in that animation style, and
I
like
like
I
it.
think it's all right. I
I think it's one of the
Oh.
better fighting animes that I've ever fucking seen, honestly.
It's that one.
It's the one with
Oh, that's why I didn't watch.
Wow. Zach has a
It's
weird
like-
thing with CGI and stuff like
It's
that. so-
nasty. It's disgusting. It doesn't look good.
it
I
also
thought
has
the
my boy in it, so
It can look good in
season
certain
3 release date for
situations,
Kengan Ashura. Hello?
but I think
Wait,
it
what?
looks like
Huh?
garbage.
Meliodas, he's in Kengan.
Kengan
guy who
Ashura
voiced-
release season 3 release date? Excuse me?
Wait, hello. Zach, I agree
Mid
with
2021?
you on stuff. It just like
Mid 2021?
it has a
Netflix
decent
Kengan Ashura
story,
season
I'll
3?
watch it. Like, I mean, I like Kengan just because I like an anime where I can just sit down and watch people fight nonstop.
Right.
Yeah, because like it's really well done in terms of fighting. Like
Yeah, like I was
everything's
saying,
super high definition, high detailed, and
yeah, like I was
accurate
saying,
somewhat.
like that was Netflix's like first attempt to really release a show in that animation style, and I feel like they did an all right job. But it's definitely a very
See, I like
specific-
I feel like we could take up a whole episode doing anime, so I don't want to get too into the anime talk, honestly.
I think.
Oh,
the-
but speaking on Attack on Titan, the last ever chapter of Attack on Titan comes out most likely on Friday.
When's
So-
the dub?
When's the dub?
3
I
years
don't
from
know.
now, probably.
Get over yourself.
Shit
I don't know. Go to the
happens.
Adult Swim website and
Shit
Yeah, they do dub it on Adult Swim. So
Yeah. just go refresh the Adult Swim website a couple times.
Go refresh the Adult Swim website. All right, fuck you. Trying to think. Oh, DMX, fucking OD, Vegetable Man,
That makes me
DMV.
so fucking upset because DMX
How old is he now?
is a big part of my childhood because I fucking love DMX. Rough Riders for life.
He's
but
only 50.
I never thought that he would be into hardcore drugs. Like
DMX
I always
is
thought
older
that
than
he was
Snoop Dogg?
weed and booze.
actor.
I always thought he would weed and booze.
DMX
That
has
was
a
his whole
daughter.
thing. Yeah, he's got a whole family. Like
3
he's
days ago, DMX not looking good.
Snoop Dogg is
He's-
1 year younger than DMX.
DMX is in a vegetative state. He's not coming out of it.
Snoop Dogg's nephew is Nick
I
Cannon.
don't really know who DMX is. So
Yeah,
He's
you
the one
do.
who made where the hood at?
X gonna give it to you.
X
okay,
gonna
so
give it.
I was right yesterday when that's like the only DMX song that I can identify. Other than I guess the Where the Hood At.
And then there's like stop, drop, shut him down, open up shop.
Never heard of that.
Whoa, no.
I only
That's
hear
how our
memes. on it.
fighters
Whoa.
roll.
Fucking
It's
love
not
that.
my genre of music.
No, I get you because you're not big into
It's
the
not
rap,
his
but
lyric
that's-
videos.
that's
I'm
not-
very white. That's the difference.
I'm very me.
I know more country than I do rap.
I hate country music.
Dude, y'all know Hosier?
Excuse me?
Who? You can't
He's
say
a-
that.
Hosier, he's a country artist or country rap, I guess. I don't even know what the fuck he is, honestly.
You've
I
already
met him
lost
once,
me.
so. I met him once, and it was weird because I had no idea who he was, and everybody was acting like it was a big deal, and I was like, okay. And then when I got home that night, I looked him up, and I was like, oh, that Hosier.
Sounds like a real commie moment, if you ask me.
Let's hear
your song, bitch. You quit that. You quit that vodka AK-47 talk. God damn it. I'm not giving you no fucking turnips. You're not stealing my potatoes. God damn it. Take that jacket off. Stop wearing the tracksuit. This is America. Eat a burger and drink some whiskey. God damn it. You motherfucker. You commie fuck. 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 Commie. Liberty Prime's got your number, bitch.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no, I didn't know Bill Clinton was
that bit was
commie.
brought to you by Babbel.
Don't know what that is. Not sponsoring me. Not saying their name. Fuck.
Bumble?
Put his name Babur.
Fuck off. Don't say their name. They're not paying us.
They could be.
I would only ever show and support brands that sponsor us.
I could have had Spotify. I could have had Apple Music. But Bari's too afraid that I'm going to take the money.
You would. I didn't say you couldn't put it on Spotify.
Yeah, you did. You were like, no, because then who's going to keep track of
Oh, I did a fucking joke.
Money?
Oh my god. Fucking Snowflake Dice over here. God damn.
Well, you still haven't sent me any audio files.
He is from Michigan. You know
can
how
download them from
snowflakey
YouTube.
they are up there.
All right, I can start that process tonight then.
Cunt.
I'll do it tonight then. And then I'll just give you the account access too so that you can sign in.
Why did I look up Parade?
Do whatever you fucking want to it. Parade?
Like, I apparently looked up Parade recently.
Like the Pride one?
Just Parade.
Into March?
I literally just looked up Parade. Just the word
gay,
Parade.
So that makes sense.
Maybe I didn't know how to spell it.
Is your new continuity orange?
What are you talking about?
You got a lot of orange now. Is that your new thing?
What are you talking about?
What?
You got the orange mic. You got the orange
mic is red.
It does not look red.
The mic is red.
It's like a flame, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like fire on the...
The mic is red. I know it doesn't look red on camera. I know that, but the mic is actually red. It's actually a dark red.
Oh. It just
like if you look up a HyperX Quadcast, you'll see that it's quite red.
It's actually red.
You got the
also,
orange
that guy's half red too.
imposter. You got the orange thing.
He's half red. He's red from like this angle, and then all the rest is orange.
So he's orange with red highlights.
No, he's got it like he's like wearing red pants and a orange shirt.
So
but they're all one color. The pants are different.
I think she was going for shading, but I like to consider him
kind
to
of
be
fucked
red.
it up.
I like red.
She's a woman, and women can't do anything.
Hey, fuck you! I actually like it.
You're just saying that.
No, I like it. I wouldn't hang it up if I didn't like it. I wouldn't keep
Dude,
it in
what
frame
the
if I
fuck
didn't
is
like
that?
it.
Is that the peach or what?
Mango.
The orange mango?
Mango
whatever.
Pepsi.
It's Pepsi Mango.
That sounds
Why?
disgusting.
It tastes like it should have alcohol in it.
It looks like it should be in the trash.
I got somebody gave me an 8-pack of them for Easter, and I was like, "This is the weirdest fucking thing anyone's ever given me."
I still want to try Peepsy.
Peepsy.
I still want to. I kind of want to.
Disgusting.
I want to try
Actively
the
disgusting.
Peeps cereal.
I'm pretty sure it's just marshmallow.
I want to try honey bun cereal,
Isn't it?
I don't have my mouth anymore.
but I don't eat that much sugar.
Yeah, you do. Your cereal has more sugar in it than any
My
other
sugar
cereal.
has like 13 grams of sugar per bowl.
My sugar has 13 grams of sugar per bowl.
My cereal has 13 grams of sugar per bowl.
Yeah, what was it? Raisin bread?
No, it's Special K. It's Special K, you basted.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure
Your special needs.
I'm going through aneurysm right now.
And the only reason it has so much sugar is because it's the one that got yogurt and raisins in it. It's got Rogaine in it.
That's why
you know how packed full of sugar Rogaine is.
That's why his beard is so thick. He's just eating Rogaine on Raisin Bran.
Sounds disgusting.
No, but it's got yogurt chunk. It has yogurt chips and fucking raisins in it.
That sounds delicious.
It's actually pretty good. But it is sweet. It's definitely sweet. But that's also because I'm eating it with almond milk. So I think I'm not used to eating cereal with almond milk because I stopped eating cereal when I turned fucking 15.
I eat cereal like every night at 2 a.m.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with cereal. I just stopped eating it.
Oh yeah. My thing is like I think I'm lactose intolerant.
Everyone I know that's lactose intolerant does not give a fuck about being lactose intolerant.
Yeah, me neither. I can't. I'm just like it's so.
Nobody fucking cares.
Oh fuck. Oh, it's so good.
The moment it touches Dice's lips, he starts shitting his pants. He hasn't even swallowed it yet. Just. God, you're really lactose intolerant.
That's exactly how it is, though. I used to, whenever I, like 2 years ago, I guess, when I used to live in my old house, I'd go through, 2 boxes of cereal in a I'd only eat cereal for, an entire day.
I forgot to put my input on that, but I'm also sad about DMX being hospitalized because I love his music, and, I used to listen to it a shit ton as a kid.
It just sucks, because it's like...
But it was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah, well, the worst part about it is that he's alive, but you just know that he's never coming back.
He might.
Well, I mean, it's just
he's basically dead.
He's a Rough Rider.
It's
Rough
like
Riders never say die.
Hey,
or is that Goonies? It's one of those two groups.
That's Goonies.
I think that is Goonies.
I know.
No,
yeah,
that's
it is. Tunnel snakes never surrender.
Tunnel snakes sounds like a euphemism.
Mongoose never surrendered.
What was that from? What was Tunnel Snakes from?
Tunnel Snake sounds like a porn company.
Southside Serpents never surrender.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
Fallout. Tunnel Snakes are from Fallout.
Everybody called me Jughead when in high school, and I don't know, like it.
God, that series was fucking stupid.
Riverdale?
That shit was stupid as fuck.
I've watched all of Riverdale.
I read the Archie comics when I was a little kid, and I really liked Archie. But then that show just fucking ruined it.
Here's the thing. It's just like that fucking whatever American Horror Story Coven or whatever, the witch one.
Oh yeah.
It's just like that, where it's literally people are going out of their way to create drama in life, and it's like if they're going out of their way to do it, it's kind of fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, if it happens naturally, yes, but the people were literally going out of their way to create drama in their lives, and it's like...
I think the only way
they could think of my ex
is if they do the same ending for Riverdale as they actually did in the Archie comics.
Does Archie die?
Yeah, he dies saving his gay friend in the middle of a shooting. There's a mass shooting. This is in an Archie comic. There's a mass shooting, and he jumps in front of his gay friend. He gets shot in the chest, and he dies in the girl that he loves arms. And the last thing he said, the one that he's in, I can't remember what her name is. Yeah, I think so. He tells her that he's been in love with her his whole life, and she says, "I love you too," and then he fucking dies.
Was he some weird chiseled boxer in the fucking comics? I've never read the comics.
Archie, no. Archie was
because I didn't understand that angle either.
I also don't understand the angle where he fucked his teacher and then his teacher left and he had a thing for her and then he stalked her for a while and then
the show
the police call.
We got a teenage boy in the show. We got to make sure he's chiseled and people got to know he's a badass because he's a boxer. He does boxing and he's chiseled. He's sexy.
No, it's Jughead and Archie's roles in Riverdale are switched. Like in the comic books, Jughead is the one who's big and bad. And well, I mean, he's not big and bad, but he has the little fucking crown, and he's more of like the jock-esque character, hence having the name Jughead. And then Archie, he wears the Letterman, like he wears a varsity jacket, but he's skinny. He's just a normal blonde-haired dude. He's just a normal ass guy.
Wasn't he ginger?
Also, wait, Archie went to fucking prison.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
It sounds like a
I
really
hated
bad
that.
Sunny in Philadelphia title.
Archie goes to
prison.
Oh my god! Have you ever seen Earl goes to? Wait, is that what it's called? Earl goes to jail. Ernest goes to prison.
Oh,
The end of
he's
Ernest-
ginger sometimes, and then he's blonde sometimes.
Yeah, it's like
He's ginger in the show.
mhm.
Yeah.
Well, the
He's ginger
comic
a lot of the
Has black
times.
hair.
the comics were written by two different people. There's like the original Archie comics, there when he has the red hair, I'm pretty sure, and then the continuation and ending of the Archie comics, he has blonde hair.
Then there's also a side spin-off comics called Archie's pal, Kevin Keller. That looks exactly like Archie, but super blonde.
Yeah.
Isn't Kevin the cool one in the show?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The cool football player that
If
nobody
you look
likes,
up Archie,
but-
there's a bunch of baby
the only
pictures
cool
that come
guy.
up. Oh, because the Royals named their baby Archie.
Oh, boo. Okay, can we get this on the table right now? Who gives a fuck about the royal family?
The same people that give the
Nobody.
fuck about the Kardashians.
You know,
Say-
but as an American, I care less about the royal family than I do about the.
As an American, I care more about the royal family than any fucking reality TV show we have over here. Than any
no.
celebrity.
There's nothing more American than a
Have you
reality
never
TV
seen
show.
Steve Austin's Skull Break Challenge?
Yeah, I showed it to you.
I know. I was
Dude,
like,
I
still,
stand by. I fucking love that show.
That is a good show.
That show's
like,
fucking awesome.
it's a show for. It's definitely a show for dudes. Though.
It's
like,
definitely a show for me.
It's like, carry these logs.
It's like Deadliest Warrior,
How do you
dude.
describe show for men? Ooh.
Ugh.
I don't know, because I feel like any woman out there, as long as, you know, they're the type of woman that, you know, they're like, oh, I like my men muscular. They see one episode of Broken Skull Ranch, their panties are gone.
They're just all over the TV, and like,
No,
Well,
they,
'cause I
they
mean-
just got so upset that they went and took a shower, and they're already doing other stuff anyway.
No,
They're
if you
cooking-
like your partner muscular, Broken Skull Ranch is where it's at for you.
I just, dude, that fucking black guy, bro. That guy's
He
my
wasn't
favorite.
unlocked yet.
I'm so upset that he didn't win, though.
Yeah,
He was
was
actually really cool.
he was a monster, though.
He lost by punch. He pretty much punched the ground and lost.
Yeah, he lost because he caught himself, but he touched the ground first. If he would have just let himself fall on the dude, he would have won. He was a fucking monster, though, that guy.
Dude,
And they have
God,
episodes
he
like
dominated
there's like
every
there was like
situation.
an episode where they had like the 250-pound muscle dudes come on, and it was fucking crazy. And I
Dude,
still stand by it. The women are fucking insane on that show. Like I
Oh
said,
my
they're-
god, those women are
the
chiseled.
fucking no,
They're on
there's
something.
those were small women for the show, dude. Those were small women. The episodes you saw were small. There was
Little
like
women. My little women.
180 to 200-pound women that go on that show and everything. And I still stand
They're
by it.
just
They're like
fat.
there's a 45 like degree incline hill, and it's like 45 feet all the way up. And there's two women are racing up the hill to ring the bell first, and this one woman was following behind. So she was stronger and bigger than the other lady. So she's literally like right here behind her. She uses her arm,
Which one's
wraps it around the other fucking chick's hip, and throws her 15 feet down the fucking hill. And just like literally throws her. Like she wraps an arm around her hip and just goes and chucks the bitch backwards.
And then she still didn't get the $10,000.
No, she won. No, I don't know if she won the whole show, but she won that event for sure.
Oh yeah, no, but she gets to the end where she actually wins something and then loses.
I don't
My whole
remember.
But the other person broke their ankle.
Fucking. What
That
was
show was
that guy?
awesome.
What was that guy's name? Oh, Defonte. Fucking Defonte.
Default?
He had to.
Oh yeah.
He had to lose to literally the shittiest human alive. Fucking Smiling Sam.
Oh
like-
yeah, Smiling Sam won.
Of all the people that he had to
Devontae
lose,
destroyed that
he literally had
contest.
to lose.
Although he did fight in the UFC, so
Smiling Sam was a UFC fighter, so he did have
Yeah,
advantage in ring.
He had an advantage in ring, but it was just like, God, why did they have to? The blackest black guy had to lose to the whitest white boy.
don't make this about race.
Yeah, it's a little weird there, bud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, don't you eat that. Can't eat that. That's poison.
No, but I stand by it. Like fucking, I love shows. The shows like that I fucking love. Fucking Broken Skull Ranch, American Ninja Warrior, Wipeout, Fuck, I love game shows in general. America Says,
Mountain.
fucking Family Feud, fucking Baggage. Baggage is fucking hilarious.
Oh, dude. Did I ever tell hey Zach and Vari?
I was
Zach's
gonna say,
cat
okay, I guess I'll just fuck off.
Did I ever tell you guys? I think I might have killed like multiple cats in my neighborhood on accident. Because I found
All
out.
right,
the
everyone,
other
that's gonna do it for today. Thank you for watching very much.
No. I need to say this because first of all, I actually don't think I killed any cats, but I very
Out
well
of context dice moments.
So, I found out the other day that lilies, like the lily flower, all lilies are extremely poisonous to cats. Like every
They're not
single
very
part,
friendly to humans either.
every single part of the lily is like lethal to cats. The stem,
What the
flower,
fuck are
the
you
feet.
doing?
Huh?
Did you not see what this motherfucker just did to his cat?
Oh, I do that to my cat all the time. but
Fucking
then he dies.
weirdos.
But so anyways, I found out so lilies are extremely lethal to cats. Lilies are my favorite flower. So in my flower garden, I have 26 different species of lilies growing. But I also really like cats.
Dice, you are
So-
a very complex
So
person.
I
Did I
feed
tell you
them the
that?
lilies.
So in my garden,
Every
in the
time I
same
talk to you,
beds-
I just
in the same beds that I have my lilies in, I grew a bunch of cat grass. I didn't know. I did this like 2 years ago. So now there's a bunch of cat grass in my garden that's attracting all the cats. And there's a bunch of lilies in there. So I'm panicking trying to get all the cat grass out of my garden because I'm like, fuck, I'm probably killing everybody's cats. Because they come and roll around in the cat grass, probably chew on it a little bit because cat grass helps their digestive system. And if they accidentally eat a lily, then they just fucking die. So you know.
Don't step on my computer. You've turned it off before.
how did they do that face? It's fucking.
Now tell us how you really feel about what you just said.
My eyes are too closed.
The Asiago face?
No, that's the complete opposite. Oh my god, I hate that. No, the fucking turned on fucking face that people do
Asiago face?
nowadays. No. Like all the people do, like when they say something, and they'll just be like,
Oh.
they do the turned on thing. It's fucking.
Chipotle Southwest. Why are we all just making sexy faces to the camera right now?
All right, thank you so much, everyone, for watching the Variable Madness podcast. That's going to wrap it up for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. As always, Dice will be linked in the description with his little face right there on camera. Just let me reach up here and put it there for you. Right there. And Zach doesn't do anything other than edit videos and appear on stream, so he has nothing over his face except for a playlist. He's got that playlist. Zach, go ahead and slap that playlist on there for me.
No.
Dice just fucking explodes backwards. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to both myself and Dice's videos. And have a great day. Bye, everyone.